So I already primed my eyes, and now I'm going to start with putting colors into my crease. Today I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette because I just love the cranberry tones in this palette. So we're gonna start off with using the color Warm Taupe right there. And I'm just using this really big fluffy brush. Sorry, it's bent because it's such a long brush. It always gets bent in my my makeup bag. And then just apply this color into my crease. This is just providing a little bit of definition in the crease before we start with our more dramatic colors. So once we created a little definition in our crease, I'm gonna go in with the color Burnt Orange right here, just to add some warmth into the crease. And I'm gonna use this color a little bit lower down than the last one. So I'm gonna use a smaller transition, smaller crease brush, sorry. This is just a small MAC brush. I can't think of the names, the smaller of the two popular crease brushes that they have. Okay, so we're about to get very dramatic with our eyes, and the thing to remember when you're doing this is sometimes things get a little crazy looking before it all comes together. So the trick is to just keep blending. So our next color that we're gonna go into our crease is the color Red Orchard, right there. And that's gonna go a little lower than that orange, so it's kind of like a nice transition into what will be Venetian Red, right there. So this is the brush that comes with the palette, which is perfect. I'm going to be using the fluffy side of this. It's a more dense brush than the last. Okay, now that that color is put onto our eyes, I'm going to blend everything out with the original blending brush, just to bring everything together a little bit. This is hard because this brush is like bent. Okay, so now that we have the crease all started, let's start applying colors to the lid. The first color we're gonna be applying is the color Venetian Red, and that is right here. This is such a beautiful color. It's one of my favorite colors for fall. And since we're all excited with this colder weather for fall, I'm gonna start off with that. So I'm just going to use a packing brush, or I think people call these shader brushes, and apply this color to my lid. But be careful not to bring it up into the crease. We will be blending to make everything flow later on. But if you start bringing it up into the crease, you're gonna pretty much just dismiss everything that you've done so far. My little trick is that when I apply it to the eye, I apply it closest to the lash line and blend it up into my crease. That way, you know, I don't get so much going right into the crease. And just keep adding until you get it to the opaque color that you want. Okay, now that we're done packing everything onto our lid, we have this beautiful cranberry color. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know why, but every time I put this on my eyes, I always just think of vampires. I don't, maybe because it's called Venetian Red for some reason. I don't really know, but yeah, I really like it. So now, as you can see, the red is dominating my eyes. I'm still right now deciding whether I want to put a shimmer on in the center of my eye or not. As of right now, I'm gonna keep it matte. I love matte eyes. Like every once in the summer, I love a good shimmery eye, but in the fall and winter, I usually stick more with matte. Back into my crease with my MAC fluffy brush, which was like the medium shading brush that we had. And I'm going to bring the color Burnt Orange. I'm just gonna put a little bit on and start kind of diffusing this whole thing out because we have a lot happening, and you know, I wanna make sure that the other colors in my eye are being noticed as well. They're not just being overpowered by the red color. And then with our extra large brush that's oddly angled, we're going to go back in with Warm Taupe. You know what, since that brush is just, the angle of it is just not working, I'm gonna go back in just with my MAC brush and do this process just a little bit. It'll work just the same, you just have to be very light-handed. Okay, so now that those are all defined again, I'm just gonna go over the lid once more with Venetian Red just to intensify that color again, since when we've been blending out on top of it, it's just kind of, you know, losing some of its gusto. Okay guys, now that we are done with most of the eyes, I am going to go do my foundation routine and clean up any fallout that might be underneath my eyes, and then I'll be right back. If you guys are wondering what my foundation routine is, I will leave a card right here and feel free to follow that, and yeah, we'll be back in a sec. And we are back. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and then we're gonna finish up this eye look. So now we're gonna focus on the lower lash line. The first color that I'm going to put on my lower lash line is the color Warm Taupe right there. I'm using the brush that came with this palette. This side is perfect for under the eyes. I kind of want to make my under eye dramatic as well, since you can see I was pressing on my face. Dramatic as well, so I'm actually going to use this fluffy brush right here and go into the shade Burnt Orange. It's just very lightly, just dab right in. And I'm just going to take that underneath my eyes. The bigger the brush you use, the farther down it's going to be on your face. Since we already went with a dramatic look, we might as well just carry it throughout this eye look. I really think going under your eyes just kind of completes the look though. If you just did the top, it might just look very top heavy on your eyes. So that's why I bring all the colors underneath. So I'm gonna go back in with this smaller brush and go in with the Venetian Red color. I'm probably not gonna bring that all the way in, just for the outer 1/4 of my eye. Okay, so now I am going to do my eyeliner and put on the fake lashes and all of that fun stuff. I'll show you which fake lashes I will be using. And then we're gonna do inner corner highlight and we'll be all done. So, be right back. Okay guys, so now that I have my lashes and my liner on, I am just going to do an inner corner highlight. Now the color that I'm choosing to put on my inner corner is Tempera. As you can see, I usually use those in my inner corner, but they're very loud and dramatic and I kind of want to not make it too crazy in the inner corner. However, after saying that I won't make it too crazy, I did bring my all-nighter spray to spray my brush with to make it a little more intense, seeing as it is a pretty subtle eyeshadow. And I will zoom you guys in for this. Dip it into that shade and I'm gonna spray it again because, like I said, it's a kind of a subtle shade, and you know, although I don't want to be crazy, I want it to show. Ooh, this mirror doesn't work. It's all clouded. Ooh, I like that. I really like the shade. I'm just gonna take whatever's left over and put it underneath my eyebrows. I completely almost forgot. We have to apply our liquid lipstick. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Pure Hollywood. I love this. I think it goes really well in the fall and with like cranberry looks. It's definitely one of my favorites. Okay guys, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Anyone else just really excited for fall right now? I am loving this look. I also love the fact that I have my flannel on right now. This weather is just making me so excited for fall. Yeah, let me know if you guys are excited for fall as well, and if you try out this look, please tag me on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram right down here in the corner for you guys all to go follow. But yes, let's get ready for pumpkin spice lattes and all that stuff. Fun fact about me, I actually do not like anything pumpkin flavored, so I will not be participating in the pumpkin spice latte craze or the pumpkin pie craze. Maybe I'll even film a video of you guys to see what happens when I eat pumpkin pie. It makes all my friends and family laugh because I can't eat it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.